Welcome to AFIS Celebrity Spotlight. I'm Nancy J. Megastar Brendan Fraser is no stranger to big-budget fantasy flicks. His latest foray in front of the green screen, Inkheart, has him bringing to life storybook characters for his daughter. I sat down with Brendan and his co-star to find out what makes this beloved novel adaptation stand out in the aisle of eye candy. Inkheart. Love the message of this movie about books, because I'm a huge book lover. I'm actually a bibliophile. I collect books.
Oh, good.
So
wow.
to see this library and the written word come alive, thank you. I loved that.
You're welcome. What else can we say?
Okay, thank you.
It's good actually hear like a fan of books. It's great.
But I wasn't familiar with the book Inkheart.
Nor was I. I received a copy of it from the author, and it said...
And she wrote it for you, with you in mind.
As I learned from reading the inscription, "Dear Brendan, thank you for inspiring this character. Read it to your kids one day. Sincerely yours, Cornelia Funke." I thought I was being tricked or something. I thought it was a joke, you know. I was getting punked by Ashton Kutcher. I had no idea what was going on. And I read the book. Yeah, it's fantastic for the literature that it is, but more importantly, and you know, this for those of you out there watching, you're looking for a book that can inspire finding other good books. Each chapter is introduced by like a lift from
a quote of a
quote
book
or poetry
yeah.
or a, you know, a lyric from a song, and it hips you to like, oh, I didn't know that idea. Oh, because the author herself, and you being a bibliophile would appreciate this. She have a lot in common. She too owns like illuminated texts, and you know, she has such a vast collection, and she's read everyone. She liked her character. I know. Just like the books speak to her, she hears them.
This is the story you have been waiting to hear.
Maybe you'll find it here.
Find what?
That book you're always looking for.
What if you had the power to bring a book to life
Inkheart.
simply by reading it aloud?
Dustfinger. Traveling fire juggler with magical powers.
Your voice brought them out of the book.
But what if one book you brought to life
I'm here to warn you. You should be more careful.
took you to another world?
It's just like the illustration in the book.
It's hideous. Man's got no taste whatsoever.
Take it to the dungeon. Lock him up.
Unicorn. Flying monkeys. What is this place?
Thousands of actresses are auditioning for your role of Meggie, and the director said he knew you were like among the first, and he knew. I mean,
yeah, I did find out later that I was one of the first auditioned, and then obviously there was a big gap where I didn't know this at the time, but they had big open auditions and stuff. And I think it was always the debate of what age they were going to play Meggie, whether they were going to go younger. And then Ian said to me that they wanted, at the end scene, Meggie sort of has to have a lot of maturity to actually come through at the end. And I think if it was played by someone younger, Ian was saying that you might not believe that they would have that maturity to pull through. So, but no, I mean, it's when you're doing auditions and stuff, you never know whether you're going to get them or not. So you just sort of just go in and try your best, and then try and forget about them after you've finished.
The short answer is we couldn't have made this movie without her.
You want to go home? I'm here to help.
And how do you intend that we escape?
The mighty storm?
Now, to get back home, they must escape from the book.
did you know who he was?
Of course I do. Like,
No
who are
idea.
you? Why are you here?
My name is Giuseppe Alamode.
But that had to be pretty cool for you.
No, of course I knew who he was.
Where did that come from? You did? Had you seen me in films before then? Because we've never had this
of course I have.
conversation.
Yeah.
I can't look you in the eyes if you tell me.
Do you want to
that-
know the ones I've seen?
Not
Yes.
now.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
shit.
yes.
Oh,
George
man.
the Jungle?
Yeah, when I was younger, I watched George the Jungle.
You know what? All morning I've been delighting in seeing her turn crimson by the things I'm able.
And now you are.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Okay, here we go. We've got Mummy, Bedazzled, George of the Jungle. You're still getting them.
I forgot about Bedazzled. Good call.
Thank you. I love your little outfits that you wear in them. Your little wigs. So cute.
You got him red.
Yeah.
This is,
Go a bit more crimson.
thank
Go on.
you. I'll be the only one who got this. Thank you.
She's the only one that's ever got me.
a story that has the good sense to stay on the page where it belongs.
Watch for the visual splendor of Inkheart at your real-time theater.